Oops. Before I blast the freaking thing.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. This is Take It to the Hizzy Fantasy Football TITTH number 52. I'm your host, Justin Bruni. I got Nick Davis with me. Tell him what's up, Nick.
What's up, guys?
We got a wild Sunday and Monday on the books here coming up here in week 4. So far, we've had the Titans and the Steelers game postponed due to COVID. Titans, that pandemic or whatever minor outbreak is far-reaching. They had another 2 positive tests this morning.
It seems to be just growing in numbers.
Not great. Kind of more concerned for week 5 for the Titans. We'll see what we get there. I know Adam Humphries was a name that came up there. Anyone else that you heard of?
Actually, no. I heard more about the Saints when they
the fullback.
Yeah,
he had a false positive.
Yeah, false positive, and they were like worried about like Alvin Kamara, but that's not the situation anymore.
They're good.
So
they're good.
They weren't releasing any names from what I saw with what's going on with the Titans.
Adam Humphries definitely on the list, but I didn't hear any other names, so I did want to ask if you had caught anything.
Nope.
We got the Pats and the Chiefs getting rescheduled to Monday night. Gave us the scares, but within the past hour, they've confirmed Monday Night Football. We got a doubleheader. Already had the Packers and the Falcons on deck. They're getting pushed back about an hour or so, I want to say, or maybe even just like 45 minutes. I'm not 100%. And then you got the Pats and the Chiefs getting added in, I think, to the 7:20 start time East Coast. So that's going to be pretty interesting. As far as moves and roster adjustments and reactions, did you make any moves in the past 24 hours to kind of secure those potential losses to your Week 4 lineup?
I was going to be really hit hard if Kansas City was moved, but since that's not being moved to Monday, not being moved out of the week, the only person I really had to worry about was in my IDP league where I had TJ Watt, the only Steeler that I had. Everyone else, it seemed like business as normal,
Yeah, I mean, we're good to go. We got a scare. I mean, I feel really bad for Cam Newton owners, right? Like, that's not great. That's a bad scenario. He is actually out of this game. Someone that you were able to rely on, a quarterback that you drafted in the back end of your drafts. Popping in Brian Hoyer, I don't think anyone's trying to get him in. I don't think anyone's trying to get him into their lineups. But as far as the rest of the game goes, you got to fire up everybody you have. Finn's here asking if he should start Mahomes. You absolutely got to start him. I'm starting Tyreek Hill. I got Endelman, same league, firing him up. I did go out and grab some, insurance pieces. I hated having to do it, but this is what we signed up for. This is football, fantasy football in 2020. This is what's going to happen, and it's going to continue to happen. So hopefully you open up the back end of your roster for these available moves. Like, don't lock yourself into a corner with certain players that you're just really trying to hang on to. I had a couple of those guys, and I had to let go of Henry Ruggs, Nick. I had to do it. I didn't want to do it, but you put me in a corner, COVID. Like, what am I supposed to do? I have to be able to have these options. Like I had Tyreek Hill or Endelman potentially not being able to go. I had to pick up some backdoor options. What I recommend for people, if you're still dealing with this issue, like Endelman, he's a guy that's technically questionable. If you're not sure about maybe like a running back to start there, you want to try to grab like a Sunday night game, an afternoon game, so that you get a little bit more time to kind of react.
Yeah, absolutely.
I grabbed Kendrick Bourne, Sunday night game, right? I had your boy Inman from the Washington football team.
Inman.
That's your guy. Not really.
Yeah.
Not really. But, I dropped him, picked up Nelson Aguilar because he had an afternoon game. I was all over the place. So, you got to be making those moves to be able to put yourself in a good position to at least fill your roster this week. I mean, it's tough. It's really, really tough. We're going to jump into some of the player statuses for this week. Did you want to run through those? You have those pulled up?
Yeah, I can run through the ones that are ruled out. So, obviously,
it's a big list.
The big news, Cam Newton with COVID. Young Ho Ko, the kicker from Atlanta. Brian Edwards, wide receiver. Tyrod Taylor's, I think the lung's still bothering him. Mike Williams, Cam Akers, Jared Cook, Michael Thomas, Alshon Jeffrey, Deshaun Jackson, Raheem Mostert. That still hurts me. Jimmy Garoppolo, Carlos Hyde, Leonard Fournette, Chris Godwin, Steven Sims, Christian McCaffrey, Le'Veon Bell, Tevin Coleman, Damian Harris, Dallas Goedert, Jordan Reed, Michael Pittman Jr., Jalen Reagor, Sterling Shepard, Alan Lazard.
And
not expected to play is Steven Hauschka, the kicker, Henry Ruggs, and JJ Arcega-Whiteside. I've seen some really bad stats on that guy.
Get Arcega-Whiteside out of here. Like, Jaws has got to go. Stop trying to make Jaws happen, Philly. Let Greg Ward eat. You unnecessarily had these guys competing for touches the first couple of weeks and couple of losses. I don't know what to tell you. Some guys expected to play. We got DeAndre Hopkins, Christian Kirk for the Cardinals. Calvin Ridley, Julio Jones, looks like they're both getting ready to get fired up. Calvin Ridley was just getting some rest this week. I think everything was all signals.
Because he's a dog.
Yeah, he's been getting the dog treatment. He's been getting them dog numbers, that's for sure. Yeah. Wide receiver 1 in the NFL right now.
Beast.
We got Joe Mixon. He popped up on a late injury report. He's good to go. Kareem Hunt, good to go. Had a groin issue. They've been saying all week that it's not serious. Looks like they're really going to need him in that matchup. Julian Edelman, who I alluded to. Chris Carson. Give him a round. Give him a round. Chris Carson. We got phones ringing. Let's get back to the silent mode. That was a quick save, though. I think we're going to be all right. Chris Carson making it into the lineup. That's pretty solid. Respect to that man. After that Gator roll, it's pretty nasty. Scotty Miller for the Bucks, pretty crucial with Godwin out.
Yep.
Terry McLaurin, he's going to be in the lineup. Hence why I was, kind of
taken a week off.
His numbers are up there too, man. I was looking at the numbers, and his are up there in the top 10 for wide receivers. He's making it crank for the football team.
It can fall off a cliff at any time. That's the scariest part about like production in Washington. Is just like I just saw that Rivera put Haskins on notice for a bad performance. Like if he does bad today, Kyle Allen could be coming in. Like
we talked about it. We said it literally on Thursday. When's he coming? How much time does Haskins have left?
And Rivera's like, dude, I got cancer. I can't like be sitting here like all year.
I got time for this shit.
Yeah, I got time for this. I got to win like right now. Wow. So he's gonna bring in his man Kyle Allen.
His man,
child. He brought him over from Carolina. Like he was like, all right, kid, you're coming with me.
Yeah, any given Sunday style.
Yeah, exactly. So I hope that it all works out, but it doesn't look good. I mean, 3 interceptions and being put on notice, and it's your first year.
Second year?
Week 4, yeah, week 4, week 5, and you're already on notice. Like even Gase isn't on notice right now. Like, come on now, like just being serious. So
I thought he was. He's not fired yet. They said, hey, Jets lose this game. Gase is fired as early as Friday. I was sitting there that morning, like, come on, where's it at? Where's it? Nah, nothing. Boo! That's why I stayed away from that game. Pisses me off.
I was talking at the family dinner last night, and I was saying Sammy Darnold. Like I was impressed with what he did.
You guys bring Sam Darnold to the dinner table. That's how you guys break bread.
I think we were talking about how Adam Gase was doing so terrible, but
I don't know how you guys were able to finish the meal.
Yeah. Yeah, I said Sam Darnold. Like I think he is a good young quarterback that's coming in. I saw a lot of effort and a lot of spirit from him in that game when really there was no help coming from him. I think that Gase and the Jets have failed him, and I think that Trevor Lawrence, if the Jets have number 1, you got to take a long look, man, and really think if you really want to go to the Jets, man, because that's the only team in the NFL where I'm like, it's bad. It's worse than Washington, and I think Washington's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad over there. Bryce, shout out to Bryce in the chat's asking about what we think about the Titans and how they should potentially be punished. I was not a fan of the Miami Marlins when they, essentially just completely dismissed all of the COVID restrictions, guidelines, bylaws, rules. We'll call them whatever the hell you want. They were just like, let's go clubbing. And Manziel came out and was like, man, how is this getting through? How is this phone call getting through? I have no signal. I have no signal to the phone. What the hell? Anyways, Manziel's like, yeah, I've been to that strip club. Hot Wings. Brilliant there, right? And now the Miami Marlins just smoked my Chicago Cubs, bastards. They got a nice little reprieve, some extra time off to start the new COVID season, whatever you want to call it. And now my Cubbies got rolled and smoked by the Marlins. Well, yeah, I hope the Titans are punished in some way, shape, or form. They're not coming back, 100% all steam ahead against my Chicago Bears in the coming weeks. Wouldn't be Hey, what's up, guys? We are back. Sorry for the delay there. We're going to be getting these feeds back up and running here on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Just the old occasional internet going down at the home, at the establishment. Sorry about that. I don't know. Blame Russians, blame Comcast, whoever you want. I don't really give a shit. All right, back to it here. So let's just run through some of our DFS lineups just to kind of bring it back into here. Nick, do you want to pull yours up, or you want me to go through mine?
Yeah, I'll pull mine up right now.
All right, cool. Sounds good. Get back rolling here.
Oops. All righty. So I got upcoming. That's what it is. All right. So, for my first one, I have Russell Wilson, J.K. Dobbins, Adrian Peterson, Michael Gallup, Tyler Lockett, Devontae Parker, Jimmy Graham, DJ Shark, and the Ravens D. My next one, I have Lamar Jackson, David Johnson, Adrian Peterson, Justin Jefferson, Anthony Miller, Preston Williams, Mark Andrews, Tyler Lockett, and the Ravens D. For some reason, my third one is not loading right now, but as soon as I get it up, I'll let you guys know.
Single page on my computer, of course. That's pretty great. I'll just run through some of the props that I have already saved here. So for today, I got Devin Singletary over 21.5 receiving